your data.
But what begins on the computer will end up being tested by people. At the sharp end of the latest research project, the X-29, is test pilot Steve Ishmael.
I am a member of a team that is looking at a collection of new technologies in this experimental airplane. We contribute to small pieces that extend our knowledge, certainly in the same fashion as people like the Wright brothers or anybody else that has contributed as much as that to aviation. I think the spirit of experimentation and even maybe a little adventure is still there. But if there were no risks, it would probably not be worth doing. I certainly believe an airplane's capable of killing you. In that sense, I respect it.
For 40 years, Edwards has seen men and machines pushed to the limits. Progress demands a price, and in flying it's often paid for with the lives of the pilots who test experimental aircraft.
When I came here almost 30 years ago, test flying truly was a risky business. And I think right here at Edwards in those days, we probably had one aircraft accident a month. And now if we have one accident a year, it's been a bad year. In the olden times, when test pilots didn't see any need to take care of themselves because none of us thought we were going to live to be 30.
Scott Crossfield was the first test pilot of the X-15. He believed that the danger was an acceptable risk.
The risk is probably the only source of progress, of getting somewhere. And certainly we recognize that here. Every man that came to this country 400 years ago took a huge risk. And look what's become of it. All of history, we have really made the gains that we've made by taking risk. In our technical history, the risk has been the risk of life, risk of property, risk of resources, risk of money.
The pilot who tested this experimental flying wing was Glenn Edwards. It crashed and he was killed. Edwards Air Force Base is named after him, and its street names honor other pilots who died.
I can look at every street out here and tell you exactly how they